We would like to thank you for taking a few moments to learn how to properly use this very specialized and highly sensitive handheld detector from the inventors of the portable handheld metal detector. When our brief instructions are followed, this device can greatly enhance your security measures. First, we'd like you to become familiar with the detector's basic layout of component parts and their functions. Familiarization. Start at the circular shaped end. This is called the search head. It's been designed to detect all metals from any angle or plane of approach. On the forward end of the search head, the red visual alarm light is located. When the search head detects a target, this red indicator will illuminate. Moving down from the search head to the upper body of the detector, you will find a small opening with a dust and moisture-resistant grill. This is the audio alarm. When the search head has detected a positive target, the audio alarm will give a brief beeping signal. The size or mass of the target detected during a search sweep determines the duration of the audio alarm signal. In close proximity to the audio alarm is a sensitivity adjustment knob. This adjustment knob allows the operator to calibrate or adjust the detector for best sensitivity to all metals. Farther down on the body or handle of the detector are two switches. The round white switch is the on-off button. When this button is depressed and held down, the detector is on. When the button is released, the detector is off. Next to the white on-off switch is a green rocker switch. This is referred to as the turbo control. When the turbo switch is in the back position, the detector is in standard mode. The detector's search head operates as a standard, fully automatic, handheld metal detector. When the turbo control is in the forward position, the detector becomes a super-sensitive device that is able to be manually calibrated with the adjustable sensitivity knob to detect even extremely small quantities of metal that have been concealed around or even within the body cavity itself. On the back of the body, or handle, is the battery compartment cover. This cover is held in place with one Phillips or crosshead type screw. Initial calibration and operation. When you first use this Adams Electronics handheld metal detector, you should calibrate the unit for optimum sensitivity. This is a quick and easy process. First, check to make sure that the green rocker switch, or turbo control, is in the forward position. Next, hold down the on-off button. Then slowly turn the sensitivity adjustment knob clockwise until a continuous, steady audio tone is heard. Now, while keeping your finger on the on-off button, slowly turn the knob counterclockwise until the tone stops and the detector is stable. Calibration has been completed, and the detector is now at optimum sensitivity. Turning the adjustment knob counterclockwise will continue to reduce sensitivity, should this ever be required. The calibration process should be repeated at the beginning of each change of shift, especially if another operator has been using the detector before you, or if the sensitivity knob has been accidentally moved. It is not necessary to recalibrate the detector in between search sweeps, but checking the calibration regularly ensures that optimum performance of the detector is maintained at all times. To operate the detector, now that the calibration is complete, simply depress the white on-off button. Count 2 seconds to let the digital circuits self-adjust, then start scanning with a slow, sweeping motion. Remember to keep the on-off button held down for the duration of the search sweep. Releasing the on-off button turns the detector off. Normal operation procedures. This metal detector has variable operation capabilities. In the super-sensitive turbo mode, the detector is able to recognize metallic objects in any angle or plane, therefore giving the operator the ability to precisely locate the target inside the body, on the body, or within personal possessions. This is the most sensitive mode for this model. With the green rocker switch in the standard position, the operator can carry out a rapid and accurate search with this metal detector, which in this mode is fully automatic. Basic search procedures. When using the Adams Electronics handheld metal detector, it is not always necessary to make physical contact with the subject being searched. Depending on the application, a successful search can be accomplished by holding the detector a few inches away from the subject and gently sweeping across in a slow, smooth motion. When a positive target has been detected, a simultaneous audio-visual alarm will occur. Narrowing down the sweep pattern will allow the object to be specifically located. If there is a likelihood that metal objects will have been concealed within the body, the most effective search method is to lightly contact the subject's body when conducting the search sweep. This will allow for greater detection depth to ingested or below-the-skin objects. Occasionally, the operator will conduct a search in a location that has high levels of metal in the surrounding structure and floors. By moving the green rocker switch to the back position, or standard mode, the search head becomes more directional and will allow the operator to focus in and detect objects around the lower leg and foot area and reduce the risk of false positive alarms due to metal beams or rebar in the floor. However, we do recommend that for optimum sensitivity performance at all times, the detector be used in the high sensitivity mode. Basic search methods for males. For a general search on a male subject, you should sweep the body in the following manner. Basic search methods for females. To do a general search on a female, use this sweep pattern. Maintenance. Adams handheld metal detectors are designed to be rugged and reliable in all working environments. The only maintenance that you will need to do is to regularly check the battery. We recommend a weekly visual and physical check to ensure that the battery is in good working order. This unit uses one standard 9-volt alkaline or one rechargeable NiCad battery. To check or replace the battery, undo the screw on the battery compartment cover. This screw is self-retaining, so it will stay fixed to the battery compartment cover even when removed. Using the narrow end of the compartment cover, disengage the battery from the compartment by pushing backward and lifting up slightly. This will free the battery from the detector. You may then check the battery's power level using the battery's own checking system or a volt-ohm meter. To reinstall the battery, return it to the compartment, making sure it is put in correctly. You can see the positive and negative copper contacts in the empty battery compartment. Push back on the spring and snap the battery back into position. If the battery does not snap in correctly, turn it over and snap it back into place. Replace the compartment cover and refasten the retaining screw. The detector is now ready to be calibrated for use. A low battery is indicated by a continuous audio-visual alarm when a positive target is detected. The detector will give a continuous alarm and not reset until the white on-off button is released. The operator must then replace the battery. A fully discharged battery is indicated when the detector fails to operate at all. Maintaining calibration. If the sensitivity control knob has been turned beyond the normal calibration point, the detector will emit a constant alarm, much the same as if the battery were low. The operator should always first check the battery. If the detector still emits a constant alarm, it means the unit is out of calibration. To remedy this is a simple procedure. Simply hold down the on-off button. When the unit gives the alarm signal, turn the sensitivity knob counterclockwise 4 full turns. Then release the button for a few seconds. Press the on-off button down again. If the alarm has stopped, calibrate the detector as normal. If the unit is still alarming, turn the knob another 4 full turns, or until the alarm stops. Then release the on-off switch for another few seconds. This procedure should be repeated until the unit can be calibrated as normal before use. Well, there it is. All you need to know about using this Adams Electronics handheld metal detector. A matter of following some simple operating procedures and search techniques, and you're on your way to better security and greater safety for you and your company.